back to the football, the speed off the ball creates that separation.
You see the quickness of his feet. This young man is 6'4" tall, and he has the feet of someone who's 5'10". It's fantastic route.
Catch made in front of Cam Hart, the rookie corner from Notre Dame. It's his second consecutive start. It's a completed secondary for the Chargers. First touch tonight for James Conner. And 230-pound back picks up the yard. He's so impressive. I know they're going to write me off because I'm 30 next spring, but he's been playing some of the best ball of his career.
Yeah, he is the cream of the crop, Chris. And this is a young man who fought back from the depths, of life, so to speak, because his is in jeopardy. With his battle with cancer, he is someone who's such an inspiration. It's someone who takes great care of his body. He told us about how he had really ramped it up in that regard. He hasn't slowed down a bit.
On pace, early stages for a second consecutive 1,000-yard season. Chargers show some pressure, rush 4, 2nd and 9. Murray in the pocket, and now look to escape. Thought about taking off downfield with his heart, but he said just shows the acceleration and sprints to a first down at the LA 41. Gilman was there at 16.
This is something. Watch the lack of discipline of the Chargers rush together. One guy on the ground, 1, 2, 3 gets behind Kyler. Can't do that against that quarterback lower stuff. You have to rush with lane discipline. But the thing they did, you see how quickly in their zone schemes they match the patterns up. That's why Kyler had to pull the ball down. He created with his legs, which is something they're going to have to account for tonight.
Averaging almost 9 yards per carry. 4 explosive runs this season from Murray on the first down. Again, intercepted. Put right into the hands of James Hunt. Now he loses the ball to scramble. And Arizona will retain possession after a double turnover. It was Michael Wilson who recovered the big man's fumble.
There it is, Khalil Mack once again creating havoc in the middle of that pass rush.
Is going to break down this wildness.
See him right there. He gets his right hand up. And then who comes from behind? The guy, James Conner. It's never over until it's over. But this defense for the Chargers, they just showed you. You see that, James Conner again. That's where those extra effort plays. Unbelievable. His entire career. Absolutely.
He says, I see a 300-pound man carrying the football. He's not used to that. That was an effective punch-up, wasn't it?
The air starts going, you just brought me up my feet.
First time he's ever gotten the ball. But that's 2 now.
Yep.
Okay, that's 2. So obviously,
I think so.
Chargers feel one of the most disciplined and detailed coached teams in the NFL. Obviously, a clear plan for their defense. Hands up to bat some balls down early on.
After the double turnover, it cost him about 30, 31 yards in field position, backed up now to the 27.
Listen, I'm crazy and I ain't tripping.
The last 3 games, it's kind of a turn with an asterisk. The lineman on an interception.
So when the fuck these niggas gonna commit?
Conner.
Oh, he must be a transfer.
It's a couple blocks on the edge and scampers for about 7.
That's going to be the challenge.
Coming out of high school. Why the fuck you ain't signed me yet, nigga?
On early downs.
What you doing, nigga?
From the Chargers defensively.
Yeah, come on to LSU, nigga.
2 safeties. And
schedule a visit, man. Schedule a visit real quick, man.
Efficiently on early downs. Now, the Chargers do a really good job of stopping it with defensive tackles that are fantastic. The Cardinals offensively have to have success.
Need a couple players right here to commit before we got them go forward, man.
Conner lined up to the far left of the formation on 2nd and 4.
More about the linebacker.
5 receivers out. Slant incomplete. Tried to zip it across the middle, but off the hands of Trey McBride, the reliable tight end. I try to target him a lot tonight.
Jonathan Gannon talked to us about attacking the air in this zone defense. See any air? See any space? These guys play prototypical zone spot drop defense, meaning they're dropping to a spot, eyes on the quarterback, but they match patterns so fast. They take the air out of your route running so quickly. You have to have the ball in your hands fast. And here we are on the big 3rd down.
McBride looking for space, also looking for a flag there. Here comes the pass rush. Murray has to spin away from it and just speeds it downfield and into the bench. Coming after him quickly was Khalil Mack. All he could do to avoid a big loss there.
You can see Khalil Mack right here. Just watch. You think the old man has lost a step? Not a chance.
Damn, what the fuck
That's what pass rush is all about.
I got a little shitload of owls. Where the fuck all them owls
You need to
come
get on
from?
the stance. And once you get that kind of quick pressure,
Man,
that just puts the quarterback at such a disadvantage. That's why this defense is as good as it is.
Future Hall of Famer, I think we'd all agree. Well, Matt, 8 Pro Bowls, 4 times All-Pro. So a weird opening sequence for the Cardinals. The interception, then the fumble, set him way back, and now punt for Blake Gilligan. Jalen Rager drifts back and makes the fair catch. And so the first possession for Justin Herbert and his Chargers offense will be from their 10-yard line. 54-yard punt.
While you were away, there were some developments. Lots developments. Fortunately, you live in a world where DoorDash can come to your rescue. Your door to a peaceful home. Your door to more. DoorDash.
Do you have a Taco Bell in your Hey, Devontae.
That's mine. There's no place like Target to shop everything you can.
Yes!
Sorry, here are those ice cold fireball shots. A bet, a bet. You know what you gotta do? Get to it. Did you look good?
Oh, get some niggas in that water.
Are you happy or sad? I can't tell.
Left guard. Okay.
Went down. First possession for the
Another
Chargers.
linebacker.
Justin
Okay.
Herbert's still an elite passer. Don't forget
A receiver?
that. One heavy attack.
Fuck it, we're going out to everybody.
For Harbaugh's offense. Guys got
Yeah.
25.
Oh, I can't go after too many, folks. I got a lot of recruits.
Maxing out at 237
Damn.
Denver, but a guy who's able to play through the pain of a high
See,
ankle
guy
sprain.
is safe
Better.
in.
Last week against Denver, moving around, he says much better, close to 100% tonight.
He loves watching this offense run the football. It's become a chasing of an identity for this offense.
Man running the ball so well so far as J.K. Dobbins is to the right of Herbert. They fake it to him, and Justin from the pocket delivers a long throw to the sideline. Nice catch made there by Simi Fehoko. Again, it's a receiving core without Quentin Johnson and Darius Davis tonight. They do have Lad McConkey in the mix.
This is the young wide receiver core. You see Coach Harbaugh on the field down there just already writing notes to himself, taking stock, gathering that intel. What a great visit we had with him. I mean, one of the most interesting guys in all of football. We'll be talking about it.
I think it's in all of the world.
Yeah.
Molly referenced that monitor. It's about the size of a quarter. Where is it under his shirt there? And off the left side, Dobbins powering ahead for a solid game to set up a 3rd and 3. Kazir White got him down.
You see that run game that they really want to live in. Coach Harbaugh's tried to build up this offensive line. You see Rashawn Slater, number 70. You see J.K. Dobbins there on your screen, but this offensive line is getting healthy. A lot of first rounders, 3 first rounders on this big offensive line. Protect Justin Herbert, pounds you with that relentless run game.
Dobbins again picks his way, and Power is for a first down to the 34. Scott Beckwell with an update on this night of Harbaugh's.
Good evening, Chris. In Tampa, the Buccaneers scored the first 10. Ravens get a touchdown, a pick in the red zone. Then after a Lamar Jackson touchdown run was called back for a hold, he flips it to Justice Hill from 18. Ravens with 14 unanswered, and it's 14-10. With about 4 to go in Tampa. Chris, back to you.
Johnny, thank you. Just a conversation with Jim about his older brother. So much of a Ravens influence on this Charger team. Edwards steps up and now flips it short. Catch made by Will Disley. Underrated tight end. It could be an important piece of his passing game. Picked up 15 there.
Really fast eyes from Justin Herbert there. He gets essentially to a number 3 check down here. Watch Justin. He peeks left. Not there. Number 2 coming, and then feels the softness of the zone. Dumps the ball off. Really good listening to his feet. When and where to throw the ball.
Talk about the fact that Will Disley is underrated. This guy's he can move now for 6'4", 265 pounds. He's a big part of this first and second level passing game.
Money Badell is now the back to the left of Herbert on this first half play. Plenty of time off the 4-man rush. Again, just easy access. They flip it down to Disley again, and 4 set of bounds there. Again, early pass attempts from this offense.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about how much they've become a run-centric football team. Harbaugh, Greg Roman, who's the offensive coordinator, they're notorious for that. I think they decide to come out and be aggressive, knowing Arizona knows that the best chance for them is, to hang in this game is to be able to handle that run and getting the ball out quickly from Justin Herbert's hands.
What did Greg Roman tell us? We've only just begun. We've only scratched the surface of the temple of this offense.
Yes, sir.
Play fake on second down. Herbert looking for a downfield shot. Loops it down there. And one. The ball is not loose. The catch is made. And then the ball is knocked out of his hand. Jalen Reagor. The question is, did it go out of bounds or go through the end zone? So in the conversation, it's going to be Arizona ball knocked loose by Starling Thomas. And a second turnover already for this Chargers team.
And what a great effort play, because this is the perfect play call. They cooked out this up perfectly. So the Cardinals defense, this hustling, never giving up on the play. Look, Starling Thomas here.
Who is his left foot out
punch?
Here's that ball went into the end zone, not sideways. Arizona, huge play, will take over.
And a pinch higher. It's just uneven. To the right and up. And up. Oh, that's good.
Oh, this is good then.
Wait, no.
Let's hold us acting up. Let's hold us acting up.
Dobbs.
I got you.
If only there were backups in real life. But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
Honestly, you should have put him in earlier. The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data. Be easily trained on your workflows.
Yeah, I mean, look at the trial results. I forgot to look at that shit.
It can be tuned to do just what you need. Because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. IBM, let's create.
This is the mark of a fighter.
I'm still not in the
Rich
contrast.
blistered lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. A reward for those who are fighting spirit. You've earned this, so hold it. Modelo, remarkable fighter.
Can I please get a
What I need from you is a chicken Big Mac.
A chicken Big Mac? That's not a Big Mac.
So it is. It's not a Big Mac.
The chicken Big Mac. Get it while you can. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
How does the know-it-all know it all? With NFL Red Zone on NFL Plus Premium, he watches 7 hours of non-stop football action.
Hey son, what's my opinion on the NFC North?
Be a football know-it-all with NFL Plus.
Football know-it-all.
With ESPN Plus, catch live NFL games. Plus,
Let's go to the tape.
NFL shows from some of the biggest names in the game and exclusive expert analysis. ESPN Plus equals more football. Stream now.
Welcome back. Pete Lakeman confirming the call stands. This was really close. 44-yard catch by Rager, but watch the left foot. Just barely does he keep it in the field of play. Right there. There's 2 blades of grass maybe between the shoe and the paint. And it's a fortunate thing for the Cardinals because it makes it a legal fumble. Thomas comes across, punches the ball out, and he goes through the end zone.
Yeah, what did Jonathan Gannon talk about? He talked about being more intentional at the point of attack, finishing plays. He thought his guys just weren't doing that enough, weren't being aggressive. That's what he's looking for. That's a huge turnover for Arizona.
So 2 punch-outs forced by the Cardinals, one by Connor, and then one by Thomas there. Long first down throw. Giving Bennett and making the catch. It's McBride that time. It's a first down.
Trey McBride is so good with the ball in his hands. You just see there the athletic ability. How he turns into a runner. Just look at him here. Quick block and hold, release out into the flat. Hits the ball now. Turn into a runner quickly. Transition, make the first defender miss. You're recalling his name a lot tonight.
Chip Ryman joining Connor in the backfield, and Murray's keeping it. And did not give him the edge that time. Closing in was Junior Colson. It's a short game.
You can see Arizona's playing. They're trying to get how they're moving. We've seen 2 designed rollouts, then that called quarterback run. Trying to make sure, and this is something Kyler kind of mentioned.
I mean, there's some plays where you just have to dial up that had number 18's number on them and say, look, this is the play to get it to him.
Just throwing it to him.
Exactly. Just because it's good for his, it'll be good for his confidence and for his state of mind. Say, hey, look, I'm being targeted. I'm a guy who they're trying to get the football to. Yeah. And I think you just you have to almost force it, especially, well, not force it in a bad way.
Sure.
But be intentional about it.
Lewis, we used to do that with players like Calvin Johnson and Andre Johnson and Reggie Wayne, these great receivers. You would go into games saying, hey, we're getting, unless we get the absolute worst look, we want to throw the football to that player.
Yeah, you may have a one-on-one situation with him here. Now he's going to be in the slot.
In the left bit, maybe 10 on this third down.
What they going to do with good old Marty Marr?
20.
Chargers bring in ball quickly.
Nigga, drop that bitch.
The hands of Greg George. Need your receiver to step up and make a play like that. And then,
Mama, boy, you got scared. You got kicked there.
Yeah, it's a drop by Dortch. I would sit here and tell you, throw the ball to Marvin Harrison Jr. again. Now you're getting pressure. Ball comes out quickly. You'd love to see Dortch make that catch. I think there's a chance for catch and run.
But had to.
Come on, big man. Big man.
Anyway, but instead.
Shit, we can skip the rest of this shit, man.
The rookie from Georgia is the punt returner.
Go on, get through the rest of this shit.
Waves for a fair catch. It's a short punt. And again, the Chargers will take over right at the 10-yard line. Scoreless. 11 minutes into the ball game here in Arizona.
And Isaiah has a first down in the game of 7. Yeah, you mentioned it, Joe. That was just their second, third down. Hard to believe. It's just a good job of just executing the offense and staying ahead of the chains, converting first downs on first and second down.
Halftime in a minute.
Not getting into many thirds where Todd Bowles can create some of those blitz packages. High throw for Aguilar and incomplete with KJ Britt bearing down on him, and we'll go down to Laura.
Well, Joe, Marlon Humphrey is questionable to return for the Ravens with a knee injury. You see him heading into the locker room, walking pretty well. Could have something to do with the fact that the half's almost over. Want to get him checked out. And here's the injury, Joe.
On the interception, his second of the quarter. Missed 7 games last year with foot and calf injuries. And they'll get a closer look at him. Well, that becomes a bit problematic for Baltimore because, as we talked about, Godwin lines up in the slot, and that's Humphrey who covers him when they're in their 3 wide receiver package. Extra men on the rush. Pass is complete to Bateman. There's a flag down. Back where Lamar Jackson went down. I think they're going to get rough in the quarterback, helmet to helmet. It was a big-time collision after Lamar let it out.
Roughing the passer. Defense number 52. 15-yard penalty. First down.
KJ Britt. He comes right up the gut. Lowers the helmet, crown of the helmet. That was an easy call. That was a big-time hit. They're fortunate. The Ravens.
No, he dropped it. He probably joined the wrong team. Nigga probably accidentally clicked on.
We haven't seen much of Derrick Henry. Last couple of possessions.
Switching Arizona, probably accidentally switching.
What the situation is there if there isn't. It's been Hill in the backfield. Play action with him. Down the middle, that's Andrews. Inside the 10 where it's first and goal. A 20-yard completion to Mark Andrews with 1:10 to go. Oh, no, they go vertical on the left
Miami got UCF now. He might fuck with Florida.
They're going to go vertical here, and then you got Andrews coming across, and you're going to see how much room there is there to operate. There's just nobody there. The speed on the outside just threatens the defense to open up the middle of the field, and that's where Lamar has really been attacking defenses this year. Still no Henry. We're told by the Ravens that he's fine and healthy. Here's Hill, left side, flag on the play as Hill is taken down by Funderburg.
Holding. Offense number 79. 10-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Stay a look as Rodney Stanley is guilty of a hold. Yep, they got him. So against Logan Hall is left backs them up a little bit. They've got 3 timeouts. Clock now becomes a little bit of a factor. Derrick Henry does not have fewer than 7 rushes in any first half so far this season. He's got 4 for 23 yards. Helmet is off. End zone incomplete with Likely the target. Red zone's been the story of this half. Baltimore 2 for 2 scoring touchdowns. Tampa Bay 0 for 2 with a field goal and an interception. Yeah, that's been the difference. Todd Monken there, the offensive coordinator, trying to figure out how they can punch this thing in now that they've gotten behind the chains. But, for Tampa Bay, did a lot of good things in this first half. If they're able to make a stop here and force a Justin Tucker field goal, that'll be huge to keep it within a one-possession game. And
yeah, UCLA finished ranked last season. This season going ranked. 16 on time.
Hill again. Flag again. Tyke Smith made the stop. Here's the call.
Holding. Offense number 65. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Patrick McCary, who's taken over at left guard, and now Tyke Smith is down. And he's been really good in his rookie season. There's a hold on McCary. 23, there's Tyke Smith. You're right, he has been outstanding. Come in and playing as a rookie. So we'll see if Tyke Smith has been a nice find. 3rd-round pick from Georgia can get up. We're going to take a break. 26 seconds left in the half. 2nd and goal with the ball back at the 28 when we come back.
Traded mature. It's a biological weapon. And they put this into Dom's hands too.
Protect us.
Pre-order the Vault Edition now. When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza when you need it most. There you go. Thank you. Welcome. Enjoy.
Doug.
Oh, Renu, we're in a parade. Everyone, customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. Customize.
Then you wake up.
And you have to stream every night?
Yeah, every night. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Spooky season isn't a season. It's a lifestyle. Am I right, John? Kind of like being a fan of these 2 classic teams. The Lake Neighbors bringing the tricks and the treats for Big Blue. But look out for Pittsburgh's 2-headed monster, Watt and Hayward.
Oh, that'll get you nice and freaked out.
Big yikes. It might get scary.
Well, a couple of developments. Tyke Smith able to get up and get to the sideline. That's good news for Tampa Bay. Maybe not good news is that Derrick Henry's in the huddle for the Ravens. They had 1st and goal at the 8. Now they've got 2nd and goal at 28 after 2 holding calls. Yeah, well, they've gone the wrong direction. Tampa Bay's okay with that. Even with Derrick Henry in the ball game, Henry, as good as he is, when they're throwing the football, a lot of checkdowns, screens, a lot of simple type packages that he's a part of. Justice Hill is the bigger threat, and he's in the backfield with them as a receiver. 2nd down and goal. There is Hill. Braswell makes the stop, and a flag. We saw this movie last Monday night. We did.
Pass interference. Offense number 80. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Offensive pass interference on Isaiah Likely as he grabbed a hold and interfered with Christian Izzian. Back him up a little bit more. So
Tampa Bay, they're perfectly fine with all of this. Now we're starting to get out of field goal range for Justin Tucker. Well, and I said Baltimore's got all their timeouts, but now it's down to 19 seconds in the half. So clock is becoming a factor, even though they've got all their timeouts left. Be a 56-yard try from this spot. They gain no more yardage. Hill again, looking for a block. Got one from Likely. There is no flag. And timeout taken by the Ravens before a 3rd and goal with 12 seconds left. Next Gen tells us that Justice Hill holds a 65-7 snap edge on Derrick Henry inside the 2-minute warning this season. Could be one explanation. Here is Lamar Jackson doing what he does so well, extending plays. This the 60-yarder to Bateman. Well, you mentioned Bateman in the year that he's had, and he's healthy. He's doing a lot of good things, and I just think the weapons that they have, the offensive line has really come together. They shuffled things up a little bit from where they were to begin the season, and they've started to gel, of course. But Zay Flowers being banged up, he still has been in the ball game. But yeah, a lot of attrition here in this first half on both sides. The wind is picked up and it is blowing in from our left. So in the direction the Ravens are heading. Here's Aguilar wide open. And he's down to the 10-yard line and makes it basically a chip shot for Tucker on 4th and goal. That was a big pickup of 20 yards. Yeah, they wanted a little bit more, of course, and Tampa Bay playing pretty soft, knowing the situation. Just keep everything in front of you and don't give up the touchdown. So overall, the penalties obviously hurt Baltimore, but for Tampa Bay to get out of this, just giving up 3 points after that second interception by Baker Mayfield, it's a good job by them. Now, Baltimore does get the ball to start the second half, so they'll be in possession of it when we return. 7 seconds left, 28-yard try by Tucker. And he drills it. 7-point game with 4 seconds left in the half here in Tampa. Send it down to Laura.
Yeah, Joe, sorry about that. Tyke Smith is being evaluated for a concussion over on the Buccaneers sideline. We'll keep you posted on that. He's an important part of their defense now.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Questionable to return, and he was in on a tackle of Justice Hill right here, and he got hit from behind by KJ Britt. That's a big blow. One, because he's a really good player, and he's done some nice things, but as we came into this game, Jamel Dean is on IR, so they were already a little bit short-handed. He's been playing great, Jamel Dean. Evans is out. Tyke Smith questionable. Rough opening drive for the Ravens with 2 sacks they allowed on back-to-back plays, but 3 straight scores for Baltimore to lead by 7. And we'll look at the 2 quarterbacks, former Heisman Trophy winners. With Derrick Henry into that mix as well, also won the Heisman. There are the numbers, and it's been a problem in the red zone area for Tampa Bay, and the 2 interceptions by number 6. Yeah, they've just not been able to get it done, and clearly that's the difference here in this first half. But you lose Mike Evans. That's such a big part of your arsenal and how you want to attack this defense. Off they go at halftime. Laura Rutledge is ready to go. Laura.
All right, thanks, Joe. You're going to get the ball to start the second half. Do you want to see anything different offensively?
Well, I'd like to see us not have penalties. I mean, we got to clean up that, a little more detail, perimeter blocking, inline blocking. Don't hold them. We got to make sure we understand that.
All Right, Marlon Humphrey obviously being evaluated in the locker room right now, but 2 interceptions in the first half. What has he provided?
Well, it's been huge. I mean, that's been our 2 stops. So turnovers are big. I like to stop them a little bit before they get down there close to the red zone this time, starting out in the second half.
Thanks, Coach. Joe.
Laura, thanks. There have been 6 penalties called against the Ravens. They had only 5 penalties called total over the last 2 games. Definitely one of the storylines in the first half. 7-point lead. They get the ball to start the second. Allstate halftime. Coming up next.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Who's ready for my famous charged up? Like, to check the mascot first before bringing food to a tailgate. Toasted, baby. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
This is the Allstate Halftime.
Welcome in. It's the Allstate Halftime. Jason Kelsey, Ryan Clark, Scott Van Pelt with you. 10 straight to start for Tampa Bay, but then, Jason, that Baltimore offense, they absorb the punches and then they start cooking. What do you like most about the way they approach things offensively?
Again, they do it in multiple different ways. I mean, I'm a little surprised they haven't ran the ball a little bit more. I was looking forward to watching Derrick Henry and Tom.
Yeah, he was on the sidelines there late.
Yeah. But, I mean, Lamar is having a great day. He got off to a little bit of a slow start, but it's picked up. He's done it with his legs. He's hit a few wide open plays down the field. Screen right here. It's been fun to watch. Just he's got how about said, they got to clean up the penalties.
They had the furthest goal-to-go situation in almost 20 years. You don't often see goal to go from almost the 40-yard line. Marlon Humphrey's availability is huge. Obviously, he's a difference maker. How significant were the picks he had?
Man, I think the picks were extremely important. You think about taking points off of the board with the interception in the end zone and then giving your team opportunity to score 3 late in the half. But he also is the guy that plays the slot when they go 3 wide receivers offensively for Tampa Bay. And that's when Chris Godwin occupies the field for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You definitely don't want to lose Marlon Humphrey in that matchup.
But the Buccaneers are down a significant contributor. We talked about Mike Evans pregame. It's such a difference-making force. He got his 100th career touchdown, tip of the cap for that. But that hamstring issue, which was an issue prior to the game, he obviously is going to be done for the night.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like the picture perfect, like most
obviously. Yeah,
picture for the hamstring to be like right as he's planning, a guy's draped all over him. Hopefully he's all right and he'll be fine, available down the road. Coming back tonight.
Wide receivers and hamstrings, that's the type of thing that obviously is something you concern yourself with and could linger. And he did have a huge impact on this game prior to leaving. Over on ESPN Plus, the wild circumstance here as it's a deep ball. Jalen Rager, and it looks like maybe he's going to go in. And this is such a skill these days, Ryan, that Starling Thomas, who punches it out, Cardinals. You
remember we used to applaud Peanut Tillman for doing this maybe every 3 games. Now every game we see people searching the ball. This is a huge play in this game.
It's a 3-0 Chargers lead, and we'll be back at the half in just a moment.
You're watching me. Football. Now.
Week 8 kicks off with Thursday Night Football starting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Chargers on top. Cameron Dicker, the kicker, as used to call him. Texas just tied a record 59 yards. Michael Badgley had the previous record. Now Dicker has a piece of it. Woody Mountain Yard, 13-play drive. Took 7 minutes to get down a long-range field goal. As Murphy Bunting is to be heading to the locker room. And he'll bring it out. DJ Dallas. They're right into traffic and is smacked down just across the 20-yard line. That made by Tui Pelotu, part of the special teams. There is Jesse Mentor, Michigan defensive coordinator the last couple of years, part of that national championship staff.
Great conversation, and the way that he has taken all these individual pieces of a unit. Louis, you know this, that defensively was very talented, but really didn't play as a all 11 as one defense, and that has completely changed in 6 weeks.
This Cardinal passing game yet to be going. Stuck in neutral, 2 completions from Murray, a total of 18 yards. He has that interception of the deflection. Connor makes a cutback and leans forward as he does and picks up about 5.
When we asked Jesse Minter how, he said we've got 5 pillars. Communication, block, destruction, effort, and angles. And the angles point was that's a lost art in football from him. Ball disruption and tackling. And I said, okay, that's corny though in the NFL. You know, like that's college stuff. And he said, chuckled, and he said, Khalil Mack and Derwin James have completely bought into that. And they're the reason why the defense is playing to those 5 pillars.
You want to see some block disruption? Watch those 2. They're getting after it.
Pressure. Murray gets the ball out. Harrison makes the catch, comes back, and is knocked down yards short. Perriman came after him.
Tyler took a big flop. You see Denzel Perriman, he's coming down the pike. He kind of hits him off to the side, loses his balance a little bit.
He's out of the game. Clayton Tune has replaced Murray.
I think he may have taken one right on the hip, near his ribs, maybe knocked the wind out.
So Tune is in, tries to sneak it across. If he made it, he didn't make it by much. We'll check the mark here as we take another look at the hit on Murray. It looks like he's ready to come back in. Just one play out.
Right underneath that rib protector, up high on the hip. There's like no meat, no muscle right there. It's just all bone. And that's.
Did you grab it right there, Little?
Did. Yep, sure did.
You did get the first down. Yeah, Denzel Perriman is a thumper.
Yeah, he is. I mean, him and Dan Henley, these 2 linebackers, being coached by the great Navarro Bowman, who's on staff here with the Chargers. These 2 guys are fun to watch.
Top 2 tacklers on this defense. Murray moving around and checks it back. And making the catch is Connor. Connor moving his way to the open field. Connor, look out. It's a fumble and knock it loose. But the Cardinals retain possession. So Connor, who forced a fumble earlier off the pick, had one punch out of his arms.
Well, we talked about some of those pillars from this Charger defense. James Conner saying it's on me. There's this ball disruption. Watch Hart come in. Punch right there. Unbelievable. Peanut Tillman punch. And then McBride, man. The play action pass screen, I love when you get the defense stepping up and throwing in the play action pass screen. Right field by Connor.
The 25-yard gain, longest of the season for Connor.
That'd be a great time to take a shot to Marvin Harrison.
This McBride making a catch. He's got another first down to the 32.
Yeah, it's a great play call. You know, Kyler just reading it out.
See that engage?
Yep, there you go.
You know that engage, little 1-2, and then get out.
Trying to play with some tempo. And taking off to the left side is Connor busting through. I thought I heard a whistle. I guess they let this play go. Whistle may have been from the crowd. That's a different wrinkle. And Connor, a big game up the left side. Picked up 14 more.
So clearly the Chargers were not set. They really upped the tempo on them. Weren't able to get their communication over that front set. Jeez, you see James Conner. Look, and it's just all fury that this man runs with. It's a great word. I mean, just absolute fury. And Derwin James, I mean, that's a class of the Titans, those 2, when they hit.
James is looking forward to the collisions with number 6 tonight, he told us. Not many do look forward to getting involved in a collision with a 230-pound veteran.
Okay, I got my punter.
There, Arizona.
Got my right tackle. Got another right tackle.
You know, you try to
got a free safety.
Derek Hart.
Still got a left guard that he can commit in the linebacker.
The ball was knocked loose.
Take advantage of the defense. I think one of the things that we're starting to see a little bit from this.
Hey, y'all need to get out my players, man. What the fuck Oregon doing going after my players, man?
Most in the NFL, so they'll put McBride on the field.
Not getting him, Oregon. Leave him alone. He's coming to the bayou.
Are they tight ends? Or
This is 6'5" left guard, man. 4-star, man. Yeah. Y'all niggas a little late to the party. I already done got down, I already done had breakfast with the fam, man. Y'all niggas late to the party, man.
For McBride. Yeah, he does have.
I got a 6'6" right tackle and a 6'7" right tackle.
Stats for him throughout his career have been excellent this year. Good zone passing guys. He's now 13, 17, 16.
Let's go get some more points.
And it's the place that one, he's most willing to be used as a design runner. And you know, there's two, hold on and create with some of the scrambles.
Exactly, good. Scramble.
Why the fuck this bitch ass nigga ain't committed yet?
You have a guy like him who can extend.
All right, cool.
Blaster, when he breaks contain.
It ain't even another team close in the running.
Connor on 2nd and 2. Bangs forward. It'll be 1st and goal. Or Arizona trying to answer quickly here, but Dupree.
I withdrew my offer from your motherfucking ass, nigga.
They're still doing the run the football down there with that big horse they got from James Conner. But like I said, if you see it, you know, on your screen there, you see offensive coordinator Drew Petzing. He's dialing it up.
And it's almost down here as a defense, Lewis. You got to play the play, which is that initial 2 seconds, and then the play, which is when Kyler holds and becomes a creator.
This is where communication is important for the secondary of the Chargers.
Oh, 6'7" right tackle. I got some pretty big linemen coming in, boy.
Pelotu was there in a hurry. Connor got around the corner.
6'7" right guard. I got a 6'5" right guard.
That speed and pursuit of this Chargers defense. Get back to the Arizona Cardinals, and what's their
left guard? Yeah, I'm going to get him.
6'4". You know, you
get him in a one-on-one.
Yeah, or use his frame. You know, you can use some of those tight ends. Trey McBride coming off the field. So you're thinking, can you put Marvin Harrison Jr. in a one-on-one situation and give him the chance to go use his height, maybe his route running, sell a fade, and come back to the front pylon?
Now it's size on size. He's out there on the rookie Cam Hart from Notre Dame. He goes 6'2" himself.
Murray's not looking that way at all. He's to the right. It's hot for a touchdown. Red Robertson to the backfield in Arizona. An impressive long march to jump on top here second quarter. Continued excellence by Kyler Murray throwing the ball in the red zone.
Got 2 left guards coming.
It's a speed. You see him, he's already sending that thing away from the DP.
I probably got about 6 receivers coming in this season, boy.
If you don't anticipate that route, you have no chance of covering it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 receivers coming, boy. Sheesh. 7. I lied. Make that 7.
Keeping the souvenir.
Got 7 wide receivers. 8. I got 8 wide receivers coming in the goddamn in class, bro. What the fuck?
And that drive, guys, 5 for 5. 44 yards.
It's all good. We're going to find out who good. We're going to find out who ain't. Well, ain't going to be around so long. You did.
40 for halftime as Herbert gets the football back.
About 2 or 3 of these niggas got Jim next to him. He received.
At BetMGM, everyone gets a welcome off. So whether you're courtside trying to hit the off here.
That nigga 6'4", physical receiver with a G. And he got a 96 speed, 96 jumper. That nigga finna be a dog, boy.
BetMGM got your back. Get your welcome off and play with the sports book born in Vegas.
Really? Get up to a $1,500 new customer.
Got one more advance. I'm gonna roll up.
Today.
The best part about having kids is when they have kids of their own.
It's a little different.
Colds, where families come first.
And Papa John's and Shaq-a-Roni is back. It's our extra biggie, ultra boldy, super pepperoni pizza. The biggest of the big. With more cheese, more pepperoni, and more Shaq. Get the Shaq-a-Roni for $12.99. Only at Papa John's. Order now to earn rewards. Yeah.
The future is threatened by enemies often unpredictable. When there are battles to win for America's future, there is one constant. Marines.
Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome. You can get it when you trade in any phone.
Whoa. You see, it's right.
Switch to Verizon and get the new iPhone.
Man, they really gave Peyton and Eli a Monday Night Football show. Yeah,
That's over $1,600 in value. Only on Verizon.
I haven't achieved all my ambitions. They've always been about more than just football. Even as a kid, I joined SoFi because they've helped millions of members earn more money, save more money, borrow better, and invest for their ambitions. Join a generational player. SoFi. Get your money right.
Kyler Murray smack here throws. James Conner pounding the football. An impressive 10-play, 79-yard drive for Arizona. Took more than 6 minutes. The defense playing well early and may have the lead in what they consider a critical game. Their chances this season coming into 2-4.
Say what? Say what, boom? About what?
Off Sales and 5 yards.
Yeah,
out of the end zone.
you gotta say
So they
everything.
put Marvin Harrison by himself, and then the Chargers defensive are going to go, well, we're going to double team you. Okay, so then it's going to become about that slot defender, Greg Dortch. This is called chase the leverage. See where he starts and where he ends up.
Yeah, look at the angle that he takes off the line of scrimmage. He knows he's going to that speed out. See how he draws sometimes and break it.
Say he's gonna do what?
If you're not sitting and waiting on that route, it's going to be a completion every time for a touchdown. That's great game planning and great execution.
So she ain't gonna get the shit. Now you gotta go get.
So Herbert, who completed his first 8 attempts, now 8 for 10. Back to work. Dobbins off the left side, slammed down after a short game. Matt Wilson has been absolutely so far.
These guys
The niggas could have been and did that if he didn't know that was the plan to do that. You know what I'm saying?
They got the message for Jonathan Gannon because they are coming up there selling out.
And I think it was because of that. Early down, first and second down, the Chargers got to be willing to play action and have shots down the field. Play for shot defenders.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wish y'all could have waited till like the off season, like around this time or after everything was over to goddamn look at the team so y'all can know like, okay, who on this team, you know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit behind. Bucket for the first time today. Molly?
Arizona corner Sean Murphy Bunting was invisible this time during the Cardinals injury attack, chasing the attack in frustration. You saw he went back to the locker room for further evaluation and told he is questionable to return with injury.
There was the injury last week. Green Bay left the game at limited practice this week.
I would love to see the Chargers make a double move here. The Cardinals defensively are squatting right at the sticks for the first down. You've got to be aggressive.
Pressure laid. Herbert hits. He throws. He gets it away. Again, that's Disley who makes the catch. But because of the pressure, had to get rid of it early, and it's 3 yards short. Dennis Gardeck came in quickly on the quarterback.
Yeah, you see they just run a 3-man game. Gardeck started off on the offensive right, moves back inside, gets a good hit on Justin Herbert. I mean, this Cardinals defense now, you see Dennis right there, but look, he's intense now. He gave me a hug down the field and almost broke my back.
This doesn't feel like a Cardinals hockey. There are so many folks in blue here, but those who are supporting the home team are fired up at the moment. J.K. Scott is back in punt formation. Dortch has just scored the touchdown. Waits at the 21. Like so many of Scott's are, it's got a short, and it'll bounce out of bounds. Spike the ball up near the 25.
And it's a 10-point game here in Tampa Bay with the Bucs about to get it here in Week 7.
The SEC on ABC, a dynamic doubleheader Saturday. First, Alabama hosts Missouri in a must-win matchup. In prime time, LSU and Texas A&M clash for the top spot in the SEC. Saturday at 3:30 and 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
Hey, you're ahead of the game, son. The scout for football college is up in the stands.
Maybe you'd rather go to school for insurance. I didn't raise no insurance, man. But you did, Dad. Football.
But you did, Dad.
Ryan spot protection, breakfast customers, and vital home and
Oh, shit.
We need you out here for football. You're giving up on your dream, James.
No, Dad. I'm giving up on yours.
Okay, it's funny. Oh, that's a big yes.
All my faves for just $7. That's crazy. Or am I crazy?
Sevens? It's a sign to order from Pizza Hut's $7 deal lovers menu.
Amazon fall favorites are here. Save on fashion, home, beauty, and more. Shop Amazon fall favorites now.
I got a lot of transfer. I feel like the top five. God,
It's pretty Jason these days. I got school Monday through Friday, jiu-jitsu on Thursdays, and library books I all get back by Friday. In my weekend, I got 2. We know 3 birthday parties on Saturday. And Sunday.
How the fuck Notre Dame finished with a goddamn? Oh, you ain't got them 4 5-star players. I ain't got no 5-star player. How the fuck Clemson get? Clemson got 9 5-star players. Like, what the fuck is going on in Clemson?
This is what happens when you send a video to your producer, Steve Ackles. I was wondering why you weren't in the meetings today. I didn't know you were having fun out on the water. You know what that is? That's a 55-year-old man just living his life, just having fun. That's what that is. Just keep living, you know? Yeah, that's your motto. Keep living. All right, all right, all right. How was it? It was flat. It was fun. On a walk, I know you go on a walk every Monday. Kind of shake the invite. It was just spur of the moment, man. It was
Nigga be talking about record when they come to recruit.
jet skis.
But Clemson finished 6 and 8, and he got the #1 recruiting class.
Your boys are going to see that. And, yeah, you see how much fun that looks
I
like.
mean, record don't mean shit.
All right, we're playing
You goddamn
here.
recruiting, right?
With Scott Van Pelt.
First touchdown of the night, the game between the Cards and the Chargers on ESPN Plus. Kyler Murray, Greg Dortch, a nice grab on second.
Okay, I got that right in on my bag. Come on down to Baton Rouge. Okay, I got that kicker. That was a gem. Come on down to Baton Rouge.
You know it's Scott.
Yeah, I got that left guard. Oh, I thought he was finna sneak in there and get. Come on down to Baton Rouge.
Up in motion. Little play action, and that is Palmer with a catch and out of bounds. A nice start to the drive. Down the Laurel we go.
Well, Joe, this Ravens defense.
Okay, we had a position change stage.
For the remainder of
Okay, then I gotta change my nigga, man.
Injury. Remember,
Change my nigga real quick.
he had the 2 key stops.
Okay, wait.
Oh, my God. For the rest of the
Damn,
game.
my nigga
Also,
speed went down there.
on the Bucs defense, out with a concussion.
Well, I'm gonna bust me faster than
There's
94.
3 major injuries that have happened here.
Oh, they ain't updated yet. We ain't
With under 12 to go, third quarter. Handoff.
Juwan Johnson.
Nice run by Rashad White. Takes
Trying
it
to change
into
my boy to
Baltimore
quarterback,
territory,
man.
Where they continue to be able to run against
93
the Ravens.
speed.
And, you know,
Yeah, 83 corner.
the way they
Oh,
started
he's
this
good
game.
at
They
corners.
come out
I got
and play
corners,
action,
though.
Get the ball
We
to Trey
scrapped that
Palmer,
corners.
Back off of that with the run here. and
man.
Stay ahead of the chains. And
Got some young dogs at corners, 93 speed, 95 speed. Boy came from the bird, you did.
Talked about top
Yeah, that boy PJ Woods, man.
Offensive coordinator Liam Cohen.
Got another corner, 94 speed, freshman. You know what I'm saying? White black. Yeah. When the fuck these niggas get on my team? I don't remember getting these
That's what
niggas.
he's getting this year with Cohen and company.
Number 2 and number 5.
White
You
carries
ain't
it
got,
up the
you know,
middle.
before these niggas don't deserve them numbers. They both white.
Back-to-back runs in a 4-yard game.
No, I think that any defensive.
It's all good. Them boys gonna play this season.
If you are not an offensive-minded head coach that calls the plays, you better have some answers for when you lose your offensive coordinator. And I've said it throughout my career and since I retired. I think the hardest position on a staff is calling offensive plays. And so when you lose a guy like they did, you get it right. Canales was such a positive.
Man, look at all these free safeties I got. What the fuck going on, baby?
Can you find a successor
all these niggas gotta go.
to continue to thrive? And
some of y'all niggas gotta go.
Able to do that. By all accounts, it was a good pick.
Here's a catch by McMillan. Made him.
I got two safeties, number 1. How the fuck is that possible? We know which one gonna play, though. They're gonna be the one to play, nigga, the 97 speed. That boy starting off the muscle.
The Bucs went up 10-0. The Ravens have taken over in this game. So a long way to go in a 20.
Some of these niggas play strong safety.
Well, the loss of Marlon Humphrey, of course, is big for this defense. In how they guard.
They done gave some of my freshmen some of the same numbers niggas on my team already got.
Ben Humphrey on him.
Hamilton. The cross from 4.
Like you said,
Okay, these my quarterback.
Tampa Bay giving.
I got 3 quarterbacks.
Big part of their offense.
Boy, Ricky Collins still here. God damn, Rick, you might want to go, man.
Of this attack, not just this year, but going back to the last several years.
Boy went up to 78.
And their versatility in how you can attack the defense with both of those guys' skills.
Mayfield takes a throw, won't get the first down.
Man, look at my list of Eagles. What the fuck?
Brings up 4th down as the two teams push and shove a little bit.
Oh, shit.
And as he comes off the ball, Baker was ready to turn loose, and he just didn't quite time up right. He didn't feel comfortable throwing the ball.
Okay, this is a nigga at the gym. I got 6'4". That nigga 96 speed, 75 overall, baby.
We're going to have
He's going to get some PT off the muscle.
field goal try by McLaughlin.
They giving all these niggas the same numbers and shit.
This would be something if he can hit it. And he hits it. He hits the upright. Not good. One thing you know when we show up, you're going to see a lot of flags. You're going to hear this. And a lot of doing.
That boy Mason Taylor gone. My boy finna get all the PT this season. That boy Trey Ed Green. I wish my boys had their right number, man. He ain't even got their right number.
Cleans of hand, bro. It's a lot of talent.
It's a big color.
Boy Kiki Dukes.
Hey, you're ahead of the game, son. The Scouts football college is up in the stands. Maybe I'd rather go to school for insurance. I didn't raise no insurance, man. But you did, Dad.
But you did.
Mine's providing around-the-clock protection for progressive customers of bundle home and auto. We need you out
Did that.
You're giving up on your dream, Jennings.
Giving up on yours. Okay, 20. Oh, that's not good. Jersey Mike's freshly sliced it right in front of you. The authentic Jersey way. You can't fake that. And look, you can fake a lot of stuff these days. You can fake my outfit, but you can't fake freshly sliced turkey. You can fake these haunches, but you can't fake freshly sliced bacon. Hey, you just can't fake a freshly sliced Jersey sub. It's nice to be back in my real body. Notice their G, please. Made the authentic Jersey way since 1956. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Truth is, my schedule's pretty jam-packed. I got school Monday through Friday, jiu-jitsu on Thursday, and library looks like I'll get back by
Quarterback must
Friday.
have at least 70 throw power. Let's see what my throw power is. Yeah, cornerback. Throw power.
I am not willing to give that up.
How'd that look?
Oh, shit.
The NOAA Hurricane Hunters and the Coast Guard flyover crew that was involved with the rescue efforts.
Look at
They
him, bro. Look
are
at him.
due
Okay, there
an
you go.
enjoyable night here at the stadium watching the
All right, let's
and the
see.
Ravens. 10-point game with Baltimore on top. Chase McLaughlin had been on fire. He'd made his last 30 field goal attempts in the regular season, longest current streak in the NFL, and was 10 for his last 10 at 50-plus yard tries, but he hits the upright there.
Juwan Johnson.
10-point game.
Well, the bigger problem for Tampa Bay is now setting up Lamar in this offense almost at midfield.
Ratings. All right, he said throw power. Throw power got to be at least a 70. Throw power 85. He said you got to have at least a 70 accuracy. You got 75 short, 70 medium, 67 deep, an 80 throw on the run, 77 break sack.
Let's go back
throw under pressure 64. Yeah, my boy won a quarterback.
To Kansas City. Here's what John Harbaugh said about adding Derrick Henry.
We didn't bring Derrick in here to be,
This nigga's a fucking athlete. This nigga can do everything.
That's really not
Right. I could leave this nigga at corner and start his ass at corner.
Off the clock.
I could play this nigga at running back. This nigga can switch to a running
They
back.
haven't had to ride big number 22 yet.
90 speed or less. Oh, now to switch to running back.
And he doesn't get many chances. He was open and could not haul it in. Second and 10.
Yeah, that was so good, too. It had
Running back must be over 185 pounds.
He had a lot of open
Damn,
field
it's kind of
out in front
big.
of him, and, you know, all Ravens
Not all running backs be that big,
guy
man.
is and what he's capable of. He gets a little lost, but he can run and he can catch. It didn't look like it there, but he's got good hands, and he's used so much as a blocker. He's listed as a fullback, but you know, he's a sixth offensive lineman.
Boy, change of direction of 98.
He can move.
See, this nigga be a running back too, but like, look at this nigga's, bro, look at this nigga's shit, bro.
And
Fuck, LS, this nigga's a Travis Hunter type nigga, like.
A hold against the Ravens.
And they don't let you play a nigga both ways on this bit.
Holding. Offense number 65. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Baltimore has scored on 4 straight drives, and after that carry by Henry, it's going backward.
How the fuck you get your nigga to play receiver and goddamn corner on this bit?
For 6 games compared to tonight. And one of the reasons why we ran that clip with John Harbaugh is, yeah, he can say we don't have him touching it 30 times a game, but when they've needed him, they've ridden big number 22, and he has delivered.
Man, that nigga's good at fuck. That nigga can catch. 83 catches, 75 catching traffic. That nigga goddamn route running pretty decent. He ain't got no release. Juke move 85, spin move 84, break tackle is 70. Man, that nigga here cold. Just gotta get his awareness up. Damn. That 85 throw power gonna be a motherfucker though, but that shit gonna be goddamn kind of suck.
Lamar Jackson, his second big completion tonight to number 7.
Zion McCollum, he is locked up on him in man coverage, and it's just a really good route. He gives a little nod. McCollum's expecting the ball to be thrown out to the boundary because Bateman gave that little nod out to the sideline, and then he gets vertical, and Lamar lays it out there beautifully.
Yeah, I gotta move my boy to quarterback, man. We going Pat White and Steve Slade, man. I gotta move my boy to quarterback.
Now a 40.
Put him with my running, pair him up with my running back, man. You got down, run that bit down these nigga throat.
Bateman's weeding arms, and it's a 17-point game for Todd Monken and crew. Ravens have won 4 straight. They're rolling tonight.
There is no way I can put into words what Folds of Honor scholarship means to our family.
Oh, my favorites were just $7 each. That's crazy. Or am I crazy?
Seeing sevens, it's a sign to order from Pizza Hut's $7 deal lovers menu.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know to check the weather first before sailing.
Gonna get nasty, maybe.
Yep.
Oh, perfect day for sailing, huh? Have fun on land.
I'll go tell the Coast Guard to meet up.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that can save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Truth is, my schedule's pretty jam-packed these days. I got school Monday through Friday.
We train at 9:30, we advancing with 10:30. You gotta make sure to tell them, like, hey, bye.
I got 2 with no tree
That's what I'm playing now, right?
Sunday. I'm not willing to give that.
Man, that crazy. I ended up signing all 35 of my targets.
Working every day, having a kid, all I'm asking is for things to be a little bit easier. Kamala Harris is listening.
That's
Damn.
the cost of food and electricity.
I dropped down
on things that
8.
matter, which means
How the fuck I fall out the top 5? I got 35 recruits coming in, boy.
Take another look at that touchdown throw. You got Antoine Winfield here at safety. Lamar has got to keep an eye on him and see if he's helping out over there on that side. But the protection up front, I mean, they just put up a fence and didn't allow anybody through. So he's going to have to hold that to allow Bateman to run the route. But he reads it out perfectly. He knows he's got one-on-one on McCollum. It's a really good route by Bateman, who we've talked about what he's been able to do this year. But, man, you couldn't just walk down there and hand it any better. Just a perfect throw by Lamar Jackson. 27 unanswered points put up by the Ravens. 48-yard throw, deepest of the year for Lamar Jackson. Goes down as a 49-yard touchdown completion to Rashad Bateman. Most consecutive pass touchdowns with an interception. The history of Monday Night
Nigga swooped in, got out on 4 stars.
18 touchdowns, no picks. He's got 3 touchdowns tonight and a perfect passer rating. 14 of 18, 256, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. I would think Lamar Jackson would love us to call every game because every time we watch him, he plays lights out. Here is Irving making the catch, making them miss. Getting a block on Hamilton and a big play to start this possession. Ben Bredesen delivered a block. Trey Palmer as well, and that was well done for 24 for Irving. Yeah, they got to get a little something going, something to give this offense a spark, and this might just be it. It looked like a minimal gain, and Irving able to traverse field and get back the other way. There's the block by Bredesen that you talked about. Does an outstanding job. Trey Palmer involved. Bucky Irving, he has that type of ability.
Got some speed.
He's been quite an addition as a young player to this offense. Already it's a Baltimore 45. Irving not so lucky this time. Well played, and a tackle is made.
Blowing and got him some
Simpson
speed. Okay.
Okay. A little more on Bucky Irving from Chicago. Couple of good seasons back-to-back at Oregon. 4th-round pick, 125th overall, and he has not disappointed. A nice surprise. Now,
damn.
Both guys backing up Rashad White. Second and 12. Good job by Palmer to knock that away from Wiggins. That was a pick waiting to happen, and Palmer knocked it away. And Nate Wiggins, he...
bets.
From your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Nigga don't know how this shit work with
Let's
the
see
position
this
change.
exciting
I gotta get used to this
success brought to
shit.
you by Mercedes-Benz.
So where the fuck are the niggas that's athletes at?
He's been on fire. He's been very patient.
I had a lot of niggas that was athletes on my damn team.
Down the field to make
Okay, there you go.
Just read the
Scramblers.
delivered strikes. Nothing better.
I got an elusive back.
Bateman. Again,
Athlete.
route by Bateman, and what a season he is having.
A scrambler.
In a game tonight with Zay Flowers kind of banged up a little bit, he has shown up, and so has Lamar.
What the fuck did he play on defense if this nigga was an athlete?
Against the blitz.
I don't see no other position he was fucking good at besides quarterback.
So far, Derrick Henry has had minimal impact. And that could very well change here going forward. Lamar Jackson's had a perfect passer rating.
You got to go to the position change screen and hit.
Here's Henry, left side.
Go over the position and hit source. And you'll pull up the athletes. Damn, Derrick Henry done broke.
Call him the only man that can catch him, and he does.
That man Derrick Henry, bro.
Ricard delivered a great block, and Derrick Henry goes 81 yards, his second longest carry of the year. Well, the outside zone, and you get him on a rail, and it's
My quarterback is 71.
line of scrimmage, and as soon as you give him a crease, he is gone. For his size,
It's all good. He bad, though. Let's see what he like now.
fair.
He bad, though, man.
On the edge and
83 speed, 91 acceleration. He's 6'1". We're going to get him right. We're going to get him right.
I mean, nobody is making up ground. He's trying to run him down at 250 pounds. Go back to him. Talked about him being a fourth quarter closer. And we are not in the fourth quarter yet, obviously, but he just wears you down to the point where you get to the fourth quarter and defenses are worn out. He's rushed 36 times for 246. A 6.8 yards per carry clip so far this season. And
damn, that nigga played defense too.
Until that run.
But that nigga good on defense.
Every week, seemingly, he has a big run. He had an 87-yard touchdown.
If I put him at running back, he gonna be a 71.
50-yard run.
But if I put him at,
And then, of course, that
nigga can play linebacker.
So, I mean,
Nigga 76 if I put him at linebacker.
With the big playability that we've seen throughout his career. Week 4 against the Bills.
If I put him at
the Ravens.
free safety, he's 73.
87
Shit, I
yards.
might put that nigga at safety, boy.
On the first play from scrimmage. There's got to be a lot of teams out there that had opportunities to bring in Derrick Henry that are kind of kicking themselves for not doing it. But he has been an absolute perfect fit for this Ravens attack. This one's batted down off the hand of Levante David. Can you think of any teams offhand that we'll just throw this out there? The offseason home for Derrick Henry is in Dallas, Texas. Anyway, Levante David got his hand on that ball and knocked it to the turf. Well, that would have been the easiest completion of Lamar's night if David hadn't have gotten his hands on it because he had 2 open receivers. They're going for it on 4th and 3 instead of adding 3 points to go up 20. Opportunity here for Tampa Bay if they can get a stop. Floated, wide open, touchdown, Andrews. Beanie Bolton, huh? And with the foot on the gas pedal pressed down, the Ravens get the touchdown on 4th and 3. Well, such a great route by Mark Andrews. Look at the move that he puts on Jordan Whitehead. Whitehead is in coverage, man coverage on him, and just totally turns him around. To do that is one thing if you're a receiver to do that. It's another thing if you're a tight end and you're doing that in that sort of a space. You're talking
Man
about
cover 77, zone cover 77.
24-point game. Lamar Jackson, 4 touchdown passes in the game. 2 to
You
Mark
gotta
Andrews.
go to the position change screen.
3 touchdowns over his last 2 games, and we're back in 30 after a word from
Trying to carry
Nationwide.
up. I run out of time. Shit.
Did you know Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company? They're one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than quarterback Peyton Manning. I'm also Peyton Manning.
It's lovely, Peyton.
Did you say Peyton or Peyton?
Man, this nigga play offense
Peyton.
and defense for real. I want to put this guy in.
Great work.
Thank you. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Joe, we've talked about a lot of the weapons that Baltimore has, and Mark Andrews has been
that nigga sorry for
this
every
team
position.
for a long time. He was Lamar's go-to guy for several years, and then this year, he has not been so much. He's been more of a secondary player with the receivers doing what they've been able to do. Isaiah Likely, who stepped in last year while Andrews missed some time, but don't underestimate what Andrews still has left and what he's capable of doing, because he is a security blanket still for Lamar. In that last route that he ran against a good player in Jordan Whitehead was outstanding for us.
Missed opportunities tonight for Tampa Bay. Here was an early touchdown that was called back. You see the flag fly for a hold. A drop by Mike Evans, but the bigger part of that is the injury that knocked Evans out of this game, and who knows for how long. The interception by Marlon Humphrey, one of two tonight for Humphrey. And then the
line down, man.
It hit the right upright.
Kind of short.
Chase McLaughlin. Here's Irving. Up to the 34, a gain of 4. The start. And the roll since that start at 11 of 13 now, just 3 of 7.
Well, it was good to see that they actually ran the ball there on first down. They're not going to be able to stick with that much as we wind down this third quarter, but they're then playing right into the hands of Baltimore, and that's not good for anybody, especially Baker Mayfield.
Play action, wants to air it. He is nearly intercepted by Wiggins. And the rookie grabs at his chest as he gets up.
Well, he's trying to get the ball out there to McMillan, but Wiggins is okay, but he comes back. They've got safety who's kind of working over that direction, so Wiggins was able to be a little bit more aggressive, but overall, we saw the start that Baker got off to, and they've changed up some looks for him, and he just hasn't gotten a clear picture on a lot of these throws.
They're down in 6. Mayfield, Chase, stiff arm, and out of bounds with a first down, and there's going to be a penalty for a face mask, I believe. Roquan Smith was chasing him, and let's see who this goes against.
Personal foul, face mask, offense number 6. It's a 15-yard penalty, still third down.
So Mayfield is guilty of the face mask, and this takes a first down away as he grabbed the face mask of Smith.
How about that? That's not one you see often.
And you got to credit the Ravens defense. There were questions for this Baltimore team coming in defensively. They've been so good. They were great last year. Led the NFL in points allowed, sacks, takeaways, yardage, all of it. 16th ranked defense this year. The turnovers haven't been coming. Better night tonight after the slow start. Matabike doesn't get there, but Van Noy does. And a loss of 5 on Kyle Van Noy's first sack of the night to bring up fourth down. Well, Matabike, he beats it right up the gut, and he's not quite able to get to him like you said. Kyle Van Noy, what a year he's having. Just have always liked him. He's made a lot of different stops for a lot of teams, and he's always played well. Just an excellent player. Like I said, having a really great year this year, comes up with the big play, and Zach Orr, the defensive coordinator, pretty excited about the way his group's playing right now. Not a pity punt, but takes a Buccaneers roll off the foot of Gill down inside the 30. It was a 52-yard kick. Next week, we're in Pittsburgh as the Steelers host the Giants at 8 Eastern on ABC, ESPN, and ESPN+. Peyton and Eli once again on ESPN2. Russell Wilson making his first start
last night and getting a win over the Jets. And for Russell, 264, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. A slow start in that game, but he picked it up. And if the Ravens get a win here tonight, both the Ravens and the Steelers are 5-2.
He did. I hope he bought George Pickens a nice dinner or something tonight, because Pickens made some great catches on a lot of those deep balls that he threw.
Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Henry bottled up. Sunday storylines, Jake Bates, the game-winning 44-yard field goal. What a game that was. Lions 31, Vikings 29. Bates got the game ball after. The Chiefs are 6-0, the last unbeaten team in the NFL. They beat San Francisco by 10, and the Steelers, just talked about it, beat the Jets 37-15. Russell also had a rushing touchdown in that ball game. And Devontae Adams, 3 catches, 30 yards in his first game, reunited with Aaron Rodgers.
Well, how about the Kansas City Chiefs? Be undefeated, and they're not even playing their best football.
They've got a long injury list. Flag on the play.
Holding. Offense number 4. 10-yard penalty. Still second down.
It's against Zay Flowers for the Chiefs. Third time in franchise history they've been 6-0. First time with Patrick Mahomes. And they are the 4th defending Super Bowl champion to be the last unbeaten team the following season. And we will have the Chiefs in 2 weeks at home against these Bucs.
Against these Bucs, yes. Well, this is one of those games. We end the third quarter that, Tampa Bay, they're going to have to regroup. They're going to have to regroup in a hurry.
They've got a big date coming up here at home against Atlanta next. The story of the night, his team, Harbaugh's team, Ravens, up 24.
We asked the district for funding. They gave us $50 for class pets instead. I swear that's what I'm going to have to watch out for this one. He's a biter. He didn't bite me more. God.
Man, some funny shit. Nigga just joined our league in white boy league with us. He got Oklahoma in that league. Damn, he gonna have Oklahoma in both of them.
Then it was
What damn?
And you have to stream every night?
Yeah, every night.
Let me see.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
A flood of illegals, skyrocketing prices, global chaos, and Kamala wouldn't change a thing.
Would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind.
Nothing will change with Kamala. More weakness, more war, more welfare for illegals, and even more taxes. Only President Trump cut middle-class taxes, and only President Trump will do it again.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays of the day. He scrambles in the T-Mobile to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. What you think, huh? It's like he takes my ice cream truck. Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built on Apple intelligence. Cut phone not like a bang. Homie takes those T-Mobile savings and calls it a day. Respect. Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. Their families can save 20% every month versus other big guys.
Well, how about a man who is 30, 6'2", 247, putting together his 3rd fastest run by miles per hour at 21.7? Is that where he topped out? That's incredible.
When you watch him train in the off season, I see it because it pops up on my Instagram feed. It's pretty incredible, how he trains and prepares himself to take the punishment that he's able to. But some of this is just God-given ability for him at his size to be able to run at the speeds that he's capable of. Never seen anything like it.
He told us that what he'll be doing tomorrow after they get back late from Tampa, Florida, morning workout, massage, cold tub, hot tub, cupping, which if you've ever done that, at least to me, it hurts like hell. not finish before 6:30 or 7 at night. As Lamar Jackson just takes off, and he turns on his jets and gets a first down with a pickup of 17 yards over the left side. So it is a commitment by Derrick Henry, and that's how you can hit 21.7 miles per hour at the age of 30.
Yeah, it's at an age where, teams are reluctant to bring someone
Training
in,
results.
sign
See what these
somebody,
training
pay them a
results
lot of
look like.
money. That's usually when running backs are starting to go south. And I think there were questions as to how much did he have left after
Okay, my boy Kyle Parker got a little better. That boy shit jumped up there,
He
boy.
answered that.
Boy jumped all the way up to an 89. Damn, that's a nigga that was finna transfer. I taught him in the stand.
Defense, Levante David, who's having another good year. In there on the stop and a loss of 1 on the play. When we talked to Derrick Henry, I said, what did Lamar say to you, like the first time he saw you run, now that you're on his side? And he said,
oh, my corner jumped up to a 99 speed. Damn, boy, that nigga 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 agility. God damn.
Climbing all of us. Just
I got 2 corners with 90 some speed, like 98, 99 speed, boy.
Flowers didn't get it. McCollum comes up with it. And he is finding his way all the way to the end zone. Whoa.
Man, it was 34-10. Them boys up 10 on.
Well, this is definitely a backwards pass. I mean, it's trying to lead him on the front shoulder, hits the back shoulder. Zion McCollum, he does his impersonation of Derrick Henry. He carries a few people with him all the way to the end zone. Todd Bowles said he's the best athlete on the team. He can fly. Let's see if he's down by contact.
After review, the recovering player was down when he recovered the ball at the 30-yard line. It'll be Tampa Bay's ball, first down.
Isaiah Likely had hands on his back when the knee was down, but man, that's worth another look. Here's the down by contact right there, definitive look. But what McCollum did, I mean, he carried, it was 30 yards after contact, and he carried like 4 people into the end zone from the other team. Okay, 2. But had his teammates in there, and he took everybody for a ride, and now it's whether or not Baker Mayfield can capitalize and get them back in this game. Here's an end zone shot too high, and a big hit from Hamilton on the tight end. Wow, the official's right there. I don't know what. I had to take another look at that. I mean, even Todd Bowles can't believe it. I thought there should have been a flag from what I could tell in real time. From that angle to right shoulder?
Yeah, from that angle, it's a little bit hard to tell. Looks like it comes in shoulder to shoulder. It's a good no call.
Right, Russell? Yeah, I agree. Shoulder to shoulder, no foul. That's pretty amazing. That was a big-time collision. Here's White now on 2nd and 10, and he's going to lose a yard. Matt Abike with a play. And now 3rd down and 11, and 2 downs to get 11 yards, if that's what it takes for Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay down by 24.
Well, we're seeing this defensive front now. We've been talking a little bit about Matt Abike and what he's been able to do. He's been getting pressure on Baker Mayfield in the pocket, making a stop there. This group's starting to come alive up front.
Underneath, Otten. He got that big hit, gets another, and
fumble. Why the fuck everybody keep fumbling? God damn.
Quan Smith delivered the blow, and it's 1st down Tampa Bay. Woo.
That's 2 big hits now. Like you said, that he's taking. Here comes big Roquan Smith. He becomes a runner after he tucks it, and that is a hit that they're trying to take out of the game. But a big collision. Roquan with 14 tackles. What a deadline pickup he was from Chicago. Here's Godwin trying to navigate through bodies. And Godwin gets 9. They fire the can.
Yeah, I got 2 corners with a 98 speed, boy. We lit out there on the fly zone, boy. Yes, sir. We got another corner with a 95 speed.
Well, just sitting outside the 10 and just short of first down yardage.
We strapped up on that D.
Play action. Underneath White. Rashad.
Damn, that nigga speed jumped up to a 97. I got plenty of white boy this year. They got 90-something speed. What? I got a corner with a 95 speed, 2 with 95 speed.
Trying to make it a 2-score game.
98.
Well, it's a setup. You see Rashad, he handles it well as far as showing that he's going to block and then slips it, and then you got the lineman out in front. Good job of finishing that off. Wasn't easy, but boy, they needed to come away with a touchdown. They do, and like you said, see if they can narrow it up a little bit more with a 2-point.
Nigga, I got a linebacker here with a 94 speed. What the fuck? This nigga got to start this season. Got another one with a 93. That boy jumped up there, boy. God damn.
A rookie center. Back in the end zone.
Because my boy got a little.
Is good. Sterling Shepard.
I got a free safety whose speed jumped up to a 93. Nigga, that's crazy.
Zion McCollum set it up. Hopped on that lateral, that backward throw. Baker converts with a 2-point try. 16-point game in Tampa.
We're all out here climbing our own Everests. After every fall, what do? Do I hope for a miracle? Or do I try and go back up?
I'm going to say here receives. Go see. God damn.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check your spelling first before taking off your shirts.
You, Virginia.
So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Jameson, famously smooth whiskey and famously big fun.
Damn, boy.
Plus, even when he shows up uninvited, he's never empty-handed. You see, he's nearly as smooth as our whiskey. It must be a Jameson.
You have a Taco Bell in your house? Then come in and try the Cantina Chicken Bowl. Cantina Chicken Bowl and Burrito both have 25 grams of protein? Hey, Devontae.
Some more ads, all right?
That last one, I swear.
Come see the Royal Caribbean.
Time now for some clutch plays brought to you by Bud Light. Well, here's a big one to Rashad Bateman. Outstanding route, one-on-one, the protection up front for Jackson. And he does what he's been doing all season long, just throws a perfect strike. And then, of course, 4th and 3, and the route by Mark Andrews. Just two guys that they're going to be relying on throughout this year. But that's as good as it gets in that sort of space by a tight end to totally turn around Jordan Whitehead. Andrews, who came into the league, same draft class as Lamar Jackson. Same class as Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, look at these cuts, man. Make these cuts so I can go roll up, man. God damn.
Missed 10 games last year with left ankle surgery, and he is just starting to get into a groove. Andrews is
2017 Red River rivalry game. Baker Mayfield hit Mark Andrews for a 59-yard go-ahead touchdown in the fourth. Oklahoma beat Texas 29-24 to take home the Golden Hat. It looks like that. Mayfield and Andrews teamed up for 3 seasons in college, connected on 21 touchdowns. And as Baker said during the week, Mark Andrews was in my wedding, man. He can't separate football from friendship. I don't talk to him during the football season. It hurts. Here's Henry, who can hurt with what he does with his legs. On a defense, he gets 3.
I don't think Baker Mayfield has much problem separating anything from football now. You know, he can pretty much compartmentalize anything. Right now, he's hoping his defense can come up with a big stop, force a 3 and out with some time left on the clock, and give him a chance to see what he can do.
Right now, the NFC South looks like a 2-team race. If the Bucs. This one, they'll be 4-3 tied with Atlanta. They lost in Atlanta in overtime, and they play here in Tampa next week. Toss to Henry, bends it back. Here he goes again. Jets are on. Did he stay in? No, he stepped out. Got a good block from Lamar Jackson, just getting out in front of it. And Derrick Henry, after an 81-yarder earlier, goes for 39 here.
Well, Anthony Nelson, number 98, he gets caught in all the traffic as the play's going away from him and just does not.
Do his job of containing and just opens up that whole back cut for Derrick Henry. There he is stepping out of bounds at the 28. This is the quarter he dominates. That's his night tonight. 39 yards on that last one, toss to Justice Hill. Got a yard.
It's just been so demoralizing for Tampa Bay. Every time they think they've got Baltimore kind of boxed in, the Ravens have been able to come up with a play, whether that's Lamar Jackson making a big throw, keeping the chains going, or Derrick Henry, what he's been able to do, but just have not been able to capitalize when they've had opportunity and needing to make one more play.
Again, left side. Better played this time with Vita Vea making the stop.
You know, the other part about Derrick Henry is the way in which he joined the team. And you talked about his relationship with Lamar and, you know, really everybody. We had a chance to visit with him, and he doesn't want the attention. He just wants to play football. He doesn't want any of the accolades, or, you know, he knows that this has been a good football team before he arrived. He wants to do his part and contribute like he has and leave it at that.
Jackson Bateman, first down. John Harbaugh said he's totally confident but humble and so coachable. And he's just merged into what we do, a lovable guy. And, you can tell that right off the bat when we had a chance to talk with Derrick. You saw that stat. By far, the most rush yards in the fourth quarter.
Man, they just giving out 99 and 98 speed on their college, right? That should be tough to get on Madden, boy. On their college, boy, they get this shit to anybody. You like, what the fuck?
The World Series about to start.
They be the weirdest niggas that be fast as fuck on this game.
Inside the 15, Kalijah Cansey made the stop.
Well, it's a good point, Joe, that talking about what John Harbaugh had to say, because when this team has been on the verge. I mean, they've been on the cusp for the last several years under John Harbaugh, and then you bring in a superstar, which Derrick Henry is. How is that going to fit with the team? Is he going to blend in with their culture? And when he said, "Hey, he's coachable," I mean, that was about as
we got the player cut screen. We got down, make some more real quick so I can go roll up.
Wants to be coached, and he fits right in.
Yeah.
Jackson reading it, keeps it. And a short game.
Encourage transfers. Let's do it. Boy, I got 100 players on my team. Boy, you need something?
Right now, 2018 lost.
God damn, I recruited my ass off this year.
Derrick Henry and the Titans in the divisional. Lost to the Bills in the divisional in 2020.
Man, damn. I suited 2 kickers. One on a 63, the other 64.
We were there for their win over Houston.
Boy, I wish I could tell they ass to leave
the champ game 17-10. Lamar has been asked about. Here is Henry on the reception for the touchdown.
This nigga just keeps going, right?
Good luck trying to defend this group. Yeah.
You let my keeper sophomore.
He was out there.
Freshman. God damn.
Overran it, but that would have definite size advantage to Derrick Henry. You can see as Henry comes out of the backfield, just simple little flat route, gets the ball to him, and there's Jordan Whitehead. Not a whole lot there, trying to slow him down. Just flicking it to him was Lamar Jackson, with pressure right on him. Jackson's been awesome. 5 touchdown passes in this game for Lamar Jackson. 2nd receiving touchdown for big number 22.
Oh, you might gotta go, Paul.
Tremendous player.
Oh, you might gotta go. We got an 83
for the Ravens now.
Mike, you might gotta go, Mike. 78 speed. We need at least 80 out of our quarterbacks.
With Apple Intelligence. Wow. Phones are going to be flying to Verizon. Switch to Verizon and get the new iPhone 16 Pro and get a new iPad and Apple One all on us. Only on Verizon.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Okay, let's get going. Can everybody see that?
I got to scroll some off of throw power.
Like, to check your desktop first before sharing your screen.
89.
That is not. Oh, no. No, that got in there. No, that.
Yeah, checking first is smart.
Okay, everybody get out.
So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Oh, you don't? So
Jersey Mike's freshly sliced it right in front of you. You can't fake that. You can fake my outfit.
Yeah, they ain't gonna listen to next series.
You just can't fake a freshly sliced Jersey sub. Made the authentic Jersey way since 1956. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
For 52 years, they've been trying to get Roe v. Wade into the states. I did a great service in doing it.
You want to talk about this is what people wanted? Pregnant women suffering from a miscarriage being denied care in an emergency room because the healthcare providers are afraid they might go to jail, and she's bleeding out in a car in the parking lot. The freedom to make decisions about one's own body should not be made by the government.
Ravens are closing in on their 5th consecutive win. Lamar Jackson, 5 touchdown passes tonight, just 5 incompletions.
Must complete a receiver.
And the Ravens are over 500 total yards of offense at 10 yards of play. It doesn't get a lot better. I was going to say earlier, Lamar Jackson being asked about, he's probably the lead candidate right now for MVP, and he didn't care anything about that. He's won a couple of those already. He just wants to win in February. It's now 5 straight games, Troy, for the Ravens with 28-plus points, 400-plus yards of offense as they extend their longest streak in those categories in their now 29-year team history. Career on Monday night for 7 games tonight. 5 touchdowns, no picks. Tying the career high with 5 touchdowns. We're still playing shorthanded. We've got Laura Rutledge down on the field. Missing Lisa Salters with our group, and Tony Graneri handed me that little card with 508 yards of offense. We're missing David Moulton.
Yeah, thoughts are with both Lisa and her mom and David Moulton.
Be back now. Roll up. Be back on in a minute. Play some games, y'all. Give y'all some
Fresh
action.
Prince of Florida. Going through a lot, and you're with us tonight in spirit, no doubt. Can't wait to get you back. 2nd and 5 now. Narrowly picked, and somehow Cade Otten caught it up against his ear. Darius Washington had a shot at it, and then I don't know how Otten caught it.